Hi there, it's Shell, and today I am going to work on making some tags. So let me make sure I have you guys in a good area so I'm not cutting it off or anything. But I have these guest checks, and I got these from Diane Hubert's shop, and it's Pretty Pink Cottage, I believe, on Etsy, and her link will be below. So I have those. Here are some, and they're coffee dyed. Here are some that are coffee dyed that I just cut from a manila folder, and I folded those. And I have all those little tiny tuck spots in my book, and so I thought I would kind of play around with these little ones, and these are from a Tattered Dream on Etsy, and hers I believe is listed below also. And I think these were also from a Tattered Dream or from Diane's shop. I can't really remember. So my thought is I really need some journaling cards and stuff like that in my book. So we're going to work on that today. I think I'm going to start with the guest checks, and then we'll just kind of go down the line and see how much we can get done in an hour. So I don't really have, you know, a huge plan. It's just whatever I think of at the time. But I did have a dictionary and just some things. This dictionary started with the letter P, as in Paul, to Z. So, you know, I pulled out some like roses and perennial, things like that that would kind of go with our book that I'm working on, even though I'm not 100% sure that I'll be using these in that book. But I just wanted to kind of do that. We have some different fibers here that my mother-in-law gave me a while back, and I came across these. So I thought that would be fun. I have some flowers and stuff in my flower folder for stickers and things like that for a focal point. So I'm just going to kind of look and see what I have. Again, I don't have, you know, really any plan, except that I want to make it for, you know, some florals and stuff like that. And then I have some Tim Holtz dolls, so we can use some of those, whatever we want to do. I think I've only used a few out of here, so I have quite a few in here. And last but not least, I have just some music paper. So we're just going to play, see what we can come up with. I have a little bit of lace here and there. I still have some, it looks like I still have a little bit of napkins over here that I forgot to put up, so we might use some of those because I just kind of want to use what I have on my table and what I brought out. So I just want to kind of mess around and see what we have. These look like they might be rub-ons, and those might be really cute, but first I want to grab some music paper, and I'm going to kind of make all of the, like all the guest checks similar, and all the, you know, the different sizes similar in their own little set. That way I have some for later use. So I hope you guys are having a good day. And it's been really snowing here the last couple of days. And it's really getting built up, and it's really heavy snow. So what I like to do is I just kind of like to kind of rip my pages, and, you know, just to give it a little bit of a rugged edge. So, and I do have my distress ink tool as well as my ink. So I can do some distress ink before I put it down. So I don't really have any rhyme or reason for this. Other than I really needed some tags for inside my book. So I just thought, well, we'd just kind of decorate them up and see what we can come up with. So, oh, I want to show you guys something too. Hold on just a second. I also have this, which I think is so fun. It's kind of like a gold, kind of green gold fiber, or it's almost like a tulle. But it was wrapped around a bouquet of flowers that my husband bought me. So he almost always we have fresh flowers in the house, and we have since we got married 21 years ago. And he's like, oh, do you want that? So I'm training him well. So I'm going to try to use some of this. He's in the background, so if you hear him, then he's just kind of sitting over there. He's in a lot of pain these days. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, just kind of make these about the same. Like, I won't use all 3 of these guest checks, but maybe I'll, you know, go ahead and make extra for another book. Because I kind of want to mix it up in my book. You could use them all if you wanted to, but that is up to you. So let me get one for this one. So I finished my book, if you guys were listening to the last video, about the husband who was a ghost and he's attached to this lady, and man, that was the hardest book to read. I think it was just so unbelievable, kinda, and just so far out there that I just couldn't get into it. So it took me a while to finish it.
Cubby, come here. Cub.
And here's my little Bubba. Hold on, Daddy's gonna get him in a second.
Cubby, come here.
Cubby, go see Daddy.
Cubby, come here, Bubba.
Go see Daddy.
He just wants to lay.
I know, he wants loving. Go on, honey.
Come here, Cubby. Come over here, Bubba.
There's your cat. I know one of the girls who watches this, she says, I love seeing the cats. So there you go. That's one of them. I went ahead and gave them treats because it is later in the day, and I always give them treats at a certain time, and I gave it to them a little early today so that they would kind of give me a little piece while I was, that's what I expected anyways, so I'm not sure. So I'm going to go ahead, I like how that's coming together, and I'm just going to do a little collage kind of thing.
The other one.
Yep, the little girl's here. Hi, Sophia.
Sophia Renee.
Daddy wants you, honey.
Sophia. Sophia Renee. That's the stuff she wants to chew on.
Come here, baby girl. This might be an interesting video.
Come here, Sophia.
Okay, Daddy's going to try to take care of him for me. He can't do a lot of moving and stuff because he's really hurting.
Sophia.
But he can maybe entice them to come to him. So, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to kind of put some here and kind of do like a little gather. Make it a little bit brighter, darker. And just see how that does. Should pulled out my hot glue gun, huh? But I still don't have my finger protection for my hot glue gun. There we go. That's not too bad. Let me go ahead and put this down. Maybe this will kind of hold that down.
No, get out.
And again, I'm just using some art glitter glue. And then we'll just kind of put that down like that. That's cute. So all the cats are in here. Daddy's entertaining. So I think I'm going to do this one on this side, just to kind of, I want them to look alike but different. Does that make sense? So, might have done that too far over. They don't have to be, you know, exactly alike. I just want to kind of put them together and do a little collage type thing. And go like that. So I just thought we would kind of spend a little time and just play together. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I think I might have already said that. But I really want to get this book finished, you know. Here's my other one. That's kind of, that seems to be working pretty well as far as holding it down. So that's kind of cool. And let's do this one. Let's do it a little bit different. I'm going to move my glue to about right here. And kind of do this. So, you know, work has slowed down quite a bit for us. We do have some work, you know, to do this week, but we'll see what happens with it. We're hoping only, well, we went to Durango yesterday, and we're hoping that that's the only time that we'll have to work this week, but we'll find out for sure, because we have 48 hours or so to do our work. My husband's jabbering in the background, just ignoring. So all the cats, they went in there and they ate their treats, and now they're walking around thinking, oh, what's Mama gonna do now? Except Daddy's. He says his is behaving, but I'm not so sure. Okay. So I'm just going to, I'm going to cut one of these off and just try it. I think it might be a rub-on. I think that would be kind of pretty. I'm going to put it right here so it's half on and half off of the music paper. See what happens. Sometimes I pick up these things and I'm not sure exactly what they are. So I have to try and see what happens. Kind of try to identify what it is. I don't know. It's not really doing anything. And it's sticky, but it's not. Okay, let me try it. Ooh, it gives me like the fingernails on a board. I think I should have tried it on something else instead of my tag first. But see, it's not, I don't know what that is. How funny. It's not sticky. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am just going to put glue on this side, and because we have the image on the other side, I think that'll be kind of interesting. But before I do that, I want to put just a little bit of glue. Something I didn't expect to do, but I just thought it might be kind of fun. See, I have this image here, so let's just put that like that. That's kind of interesting. But I'm not sure what these are. So they feel kind of sticky. It has this plastic on it, and they feel sticky, like really sticky. So I would think they would be like a decal, but they're not. It's not a sticker, and it's not coming off whenever you use that. So I'm not sure, and I really don't want to use that, you know, the way it is. So let's just see what else I have. Of course, my cat's over here on top of my glue. on top of my goodies here.
Crap on the couch.
Here, honey. Come here, baby. Good girl. So I just picked her up and moved her. Sorry, she's not happy either. These were some rub-ons. Those are cute. And then she moved right back to where I took her off of. She's like, Mama, you are not getting rid of me that easily. Okay, here's some butterflies. I don't know if I'll use those. Kind of have an idea of kind of how I want it to look. So, ooh, those are cute. Let's see what we have. I think I pulled some stuff out already, but I can't look because little chunk is there. Little butterball, as we call her. So I think I'm going to put this little guy here. He's a little crow. So, you know, the book I'm making is kind of like a secret garden type book. So I'm just going to kind of keep that feel going. I think that's fun. Time began in the garden. I love that saying. Turn it like this, and I think I'll leave that right there. So they're definitely not going to look alike because I don't have all the same material, you know. Same stickers and stuff like that. Which is good, you know. Then I can just kind of do whatever I want to do. Put a little bit more glue right here. And just enjoy myself. Just kind of playing along. I love that. Let's see if there's something else I could put here. Maybe this little... I have no idea where I got these stickers from. My sister, sometimes she will either clean out her stash and give me things from her stash or things that she picked up at a yard sale. So it's very likely that this could have been that. If I don't rip it. My hands are so goopy. So it's like he's jumping up, maybe. That's cute. I like that. So I don't like this really rough edge. So let's see if I can rip that off. Just a little bit of coffee dye there. Kind of darken that just a touch. So it looks kind of vintagey look. Like, that's kind of cute. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably put some lace up here at the top. Maybe with some of this stuff. And I'll probably do that at the end, and then I can kind of like sew it and make it like into a tag, something like this. This one's kind of rough, but that'll work. But something like that I think would be really cute. So I'm going to do that. Let me set that aside. Then when I get everything made, I will pull out my sewing machine and do some sewing. But I do want to go ahead and ink around the edges. And see where that takes us. So that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. And then we can use the back for some journaling. So the only thing I haven't figured out is this piece down here. So I don't know if I'll keep that or if I'll sew. I might just sew a stitch or put some washi tape on there. I don't have any washi tape right in front of me. So let's move on to the next one. So we have this one, and it's too bad I couldn't use those because those are so cute. Okay, let me see what I have here. Here's some more, but I think these are definitely rub-ons. I think I just closed it. And, you know, they have the same feeling, but I'm pretty sure these are rub-ons. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Ew. These rub-ons are backwards. So maybe those aren't rub-ons. I wonder what they are. Let me pull out some of these flowers. Some of them are sticking together. I'm sure I got this from a thrift store because of the, ooh, that's pretty, because of the, there's a 50-cent price tag on it. But see, this is the plastic on this side. Makes you wonder. I have no clue what those are. But these are definitely rub-ons. See if I can get them to work. I don't want to mess up all my... They're definitely older than, you know, probably than dirt, because I have no idea when I got them. And I just happened to see them. Oh, come on, you. That one is sticking. Okay, it's not horrible. Let's see what we can do. We'll just do some layering or something on it. Put a little bit of Distress ink where it kind of peeled off. I think the paper is so old that it kind of just did not work. So let's see if I have one of these I can use. What about that bunny? That is so cute. And if I had my glue stick out here, I would probably put this on a glue stick or glue on here, but I forgot to grab it, so I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, and that works just fine. Oops. Just makes my fingers goopy. How cute! I love that. Fun. Okay, let me see if there's something else I can do. I really like that. Let's see. Uh-oh. Look what I did. I put it on upside down. You guys ever have those kind of days? I tell ya. Oh, my brain. Okay, let's try that again. I'll put him over here for later use. So now my flowers are upside down. Oh, geez. So it's just been that kind of week. And it's just the start of the week. Okay, I'm going to try this one and see if it will work. Kind of cover up my mess right there. Oh. I'll make it worse, huh? Okay, let's scooch this one to the side and work on this one. Oh, my brain hurts. Okay, so I know those are really probably no good, so I'm going to just get rid of those. sure there's a way to use them, but right now I really don't want to mess with them again. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. Let's pull out some Tim Holtz paper dolls. Let's see what we have here. I love these little paper dolls. I think they are so fun. She's so cute. She needs a little bit of like floral or something in the background. Let's see what I have here. I think I don't have enough colors. So I'm going to go get a couple more things and I will be right back as we continue our little craft with me. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back and I have this kind of container of just different odds and ends, obviously. But mainly it's like scrap papers and stuff like that, and I kind of one time tried to organize it. But I really want a print to go behind that little girl. So let's see what I can come up with. It's too monotone in color, I think, but maybe something like that. And the little girl, I think I lost her. I pulled the other ones out or something. But anyway, I tell you guys, if you're hanging in there with me, good for you. I do that a lot just to see what's happening. You know, obviously I do, because I do that with the books and stuff. So whenever I am ripping paper, I like to have a white edge, and you just want to, you know, be conscious of how you're pulling it to get your white edge there. So like if I put this one down, then my white edge would be on this one. So, okay, so let's do that and see if I can't find another girl that would work. There she is. Really cute. But she still blends in too much, huh? Okay, so let me think about that. Maybe some pink. Ooh, I have this. That's kind of cool. Something like that would be kind of cute. And what I'm going to do is I want to bring that down a little bit. It's way too bright. So, but I like the hearts on there. And bring that down, and then I'm going to go around the white edges. And that's why I like to kind of tear, so I have the white really showing, because it does give you a better place to do your ink blender, your distress ink. So let's see how this looks. Maybe like this here and this here. I like that. Just kind of, and then put her like here. Okay, I kind of like that. It's not perfect, but we'll see what else we can add. So, and you know, this is just some scraps I have in my stash that I kind of tried to organize at one time. I'm going to bring this down a little bit so she has more of like a little background. too bad. And then I'm going to ink around her too, just so that she stands out a little bit more, because she just blends in way too much. That's so cute. Ooh, I like that so much better. Okay, and I'm gonna just put some dark right here, just because I don't want her like floating in air. I know that's odd, but I think you learn that when you're doing like mixed media and stuff. You kind of want a place for her to sit, for her to stand, so she's not floating in air. I feel much better about this one. I had to regroup on that other one. I tell you, that was really annoying. Okay. That is really cute. Go ahead and do around the edges. I'll definitely have to get some washi tape or something for the bottom, so that that perforated piece doesn't come off. That's really cute. And then I'll put something up here at the top, and I think that'll be really cute there. So let's go back to that one that I just had to pop to the side as soon as I find it. Had to take a breather from that one. Okay, so let's just start over here and turn it the right way, Michelle. I believe that's where my last issue lied. Okay. Oh, I tell you, it's been a long day, and I just wanted to get you guys a video up, because I've seen how much, you know, it's been enjoyed. Seems like it has anyways. I appreciate all of your comments and stuff. I love to interact with you guys. I think that's really fun. And I always try to leave a comment, and if I don't have time, then I try to leave a heart. Okay, Michelle, we're going to try this again. Our time sure is flying by. I've got 3 of them done, and it's almost been an hour, like 40 minutes or something. It's crazy to me how fast time goes. So do I want to try to do something with that? I'm not sure. I really like this little script, so I think I'm going to just kind of tear it down just a little bit. And, you know, no specific word or anything. I just want a smaller script to kind of add to my collage. And then kind of maybe something like that. That's cute. I like that. That's the fun part. I really do like collaging, you know, with different materials and stuff, and different sizes. And this was, again, this was just an old dictionary. Ooh, I like that. See, it's coming together now. I can breathe. Here's my little squirrel. No, it's not. Here's my little rabbit. Let's just put him down here. I don't know what else I'll put on here, but I don't want to lose him, and I'm afraid if I don't use him, then I will. I will lose him. So let's just put him down here because he's cute. I want to put a little bit of a shadow down here. You really don't have to put that much thought into it. I just, you know, you have to do what you like to do. How much thought you want to put in it and such like that. Okay, I feel like it's coming together. Should we have a dog chasing? No, I don't think so either. Those girls are so cute. Too big, too little. Let's see what we have, if we have anything that would work. They're so cute. I love these, the paper dolls with Tim Holtz. He looks kind of scared. Oh, that's cute. Let me put that there. And I have another idea that I want to put on here. Make sure I get this dark enough so they kind of show up. Too cute. Okay. So I'm going to put them kind of like right here beside the bunny. And get those glued down. So cute. And then I really feel like I need like a flower or something right there. I think that would kind of finish it off. So let me go through what I have here, or see if I can fashion something that would work. That is so cute. I love that. Okay, let me look in here again. Maybe something like that. That might work. It's kind of got a little bit of bulk to it, but it's not bad. And it's not so much that... But let me see if it would even work first. I kind of like that. I really do. Okay, let's just see how that comes together. Let me do a little bit of ink blending on it. These are some stickers I picked up probably a year ago or longer from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. So to tell you how long it's been, I don't remember the last time I was in the Dollar Tree. So it's been a while. We do have one of those local, so. But I just think it needs, figure out the way. Okay, it goes this way for one. That's cute. I do like that. And then maybe something else right there. Maybe this one. I feel like it's coming together now. You know, I've noticed in the last couple of videos that when I first start out, it's just like, oh no, it's not working. By the time an hour or so has passed, you know, I have it together. Maybe it's the stress of doing a video. I don't know. I don't feel stressed, but I do when things don't work out. That's so cute. I love that. Okay, here's Miss Sophia again. She's trying to figure out what I'm doing, why I'm doing this at this time of day, I think. So I am going to move some of this stuff, and we're going to go ahead and sew these and get them completed. That way I have at least these 3 things completed with these. Okay, let me see what kind of mess I have here. I'll pop all this stuff over here. Bring my sewing machine closer. I think I need a better setup if I'm going to sew at the same time as but I think they're turning out pretty well. I think they'll be fun to add into the book. So okay, so here's my sewing machine. And we're just going to go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead and sew all the way around it and figure out something to do on the bottom. So I should have grabbed some washi tape. But since I don't have any, I'm just going to put just a little piece of paper there. I could run and get some, but like I said, I don't like to do a bunch of editing. So we're just going to make our own little piece that will go right here. Just so it doesn't fall apart. So, you know, this is just some of the music paper. And that will just kind of reinforce those. So let me see what I have here. I don't even know if you guys can see that. So what I'm doing is just kind of tearing it like this, tearing it down just a little bit more. Kind of using it just like as washi or just something to reinforce this so that where it's perforated it won't come apart at another time, you know, because I do want these to hold up over time like that. And then we'll do this one, this paper, I think. And you know, you can write on that too. Okay, so got that out of the way. So now all I have to do is, I do want to sew around them just to add another touch of, and they're thick enough I think that they'll be fine if I sew around them without, you know, being too thin. So I want to kind of figure out my toppers. So for this one, I'm just going to use some of this kind of tulle stuff. Clean this piece of lace up a little bit. I'm going to fold that over. And stitch that on right here. Oops. If I can. Oh, I gotcha. then I'm just going to go around the whole thing, just because I like that book. See how it works out. The one thing I like to do is do some single stitches, and then like all of a sudden do a zigzag, just to add in some interest. And then switch back to single. And just kind of do that back and forth. I think it really adds just a little something. And I'll show you guys that. I'm on the last edge right here. So let me show you the back of this so that you can see what I'm talking about. But see how it has straight stitch here, and then zigzag, and then zigzag over here and down here. So I think that adds a little something to it. So that's cute. That one's done. So let me just work on these other two. See, isn't that cute? I love that one. Okay, I think that's my favorite. So let me see what I have here. Here's some kind of yellow. I think that's the yellowest one I have. And I had some more lace that I happen to see. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of do this the same way I did that kind of tulle. So just kind of fold it a couple times so it's thicker. Like 1, 2 maybe. Yeah, like that. And then I do want some of this just to bring in this little color. If I can figure out, there it is. I haven't used this yet, so I think I pulled on the wrong one. That's okay. Okay. It's kind of yellow, and I thought maybe that would bring in that yellow. You can't really tell it right here. But so let's just kind of wind it around like this. Sophia's over there trying to get in my junk box.
Her boat would fit in that box.
Yeah, her bottom would not fit in that box. Cats get in the funniest positions.
Sophia. Sophia.
Okay, so she's laying down now. Okay, and I'm going to kind of go around it like I did on the other one. I can make it work. This is fun, and I really like adding the sewing to these. I just think it just adds so much to the end product. done with the second one. There we go. It's not perfect, but you know what? It doesn't have to be, so that's a good thing. So it kind of is a little bit off center and stuff, but that's fine to me. I think it just adds a little something. And you can see the stitches on the back. The back's got the darker stitches, so you can kind of see that better. And let's just finish this last one here. And she is so cute. See what kind of pink I have. Here's a darker color. I don't know that it's really that pink, but this one might work. That's kind of pretty. Try something a little different on this one. Do it like that. And I have this one that's kind of pretty. Like that. And see what we can do for a topper. I didn't measure that very well. That's okay though. I didn't have to. I always say that. I always say, well, it's a junk journal, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And it just makes me feel so much better. You know what? Let's do it like that. I'm going to sew that on the top like this. And it will look more like a, well, let me do that and I'll show you. So I'm going to put this here, here, here. Try to aim kind of for the center. See how it works. And go around the edges. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off, cut this off. I think we're done with this part. So I just want to kind of show you what we're going to do here. I kind of want it to look just like a little fibers just at the top of the thing, and I'm going to go ahead and get some more of this. Let's see which one I want to use. My cat's back on it. Let's pull out some of this green. It's a pretty color. Just to kind of make it maybe not so floppy. Twice. One like that. going to tie a little bow right here. I do this quite often where I put ribbon or something there and then just tie a bow. I haven't really done it with, you know, this kind of fiber, but I think it'll work. Can I get that down here? There we go, like that. And let's see what I can do here. So much going on. Okay, I'm just going to tie it like that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here just to keep it in place so it doesn't move back and forth. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do these just to add a little more kind of, what am I thinking, jumbled mess. I don't know. But it's kind of cute, you know, it's just kind of rustic, I guess, is what I was kind of going for. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Is that too wacky? I don't know. Go ahead and cut these because I think it would be kind of cute. So, kind of looks like a stalk of corn. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going, but you know, I kind of like it. Okay, so we have this one, and here's the stitching on the back of this one. That one's really cute. I still think this is my favorite. I really like this one. And then this one, which is simpler. And you know, if I put them in my stash and you know later I want to add something else, I certainly can. So I'm going to put these aside, and tomorrow we will work on some more tags or you know journaling spots, something like that. An hour just flies by. So be sure and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day.